27th of March is World Water Day, and in a world that's sinking into geopolitical unrest, I think it's very important to remind people that water is the sharp end of climate change. That's where the changes in our climate system are showing up, and so I think it's important to convey the idea that we should pay attention to water, but also that water can be a route to confronting these changes in the climate system. So water is both the problem, symptom of the problem, but also the territory on which we can start confronting the changes that we are experiencing.
I think some of the main issues we should talk about on World Water Day this year is one that is maybe a bit more hidden than the water we are using in our home, we know industry are using, is the water we eat in a sense. So water consumption by humans is dominated at up to 90% by agriculture. So really our biggest water footprint is from the food that we eat. And so I think we need to highlight that, and highlight in particular that animal source foods, meat and dairy, have really high water footprints and put a lot of pressure on resources globally.
The World Water Day this year is going to be water and gender. So main message is water is affecting, and extreme events of water is affecting people at different level, and especially female and women are affected in a different way than men. Also because women generally take care of their family. They help their family to have access to quality water, to clean water.
One of the important messages that I try to convey, and that my group tries to convey, is just how much water is beneath your feet. So I'm mostly a groundwater guy. Groundwater is our largest freshwater, accessible freshwater source of water on the planet, and it's often out of sight, out of mind. We don't think about that. There's a large reservoir of water right beneath our feet.
Water is an enabler and hazard. So water as enabler means for us that many sectors are linked to water: agriculture, industry, drinking water, and then community and cities, and so it should be preserved. On the other side, it could mean an hazard in terms of a hydrological hazard, but it represents the main aspect to be covered. So it is important to have a systemic approach when we discuss water.
The World Water Day is an opportunity to talk about how important is water in our life, in our daily life, and how it will be important to maintain the sustainability in the use of water resources for the human being, but also for the ecosystems in the future.
I really believe that through Water Day and through research like what CMCC is doing, we should spread the idea that the time is ripe for rethinking distributive justice in terms of water resources distribution as a key for a reduction of inequalities on a global scale.